Hi everyone, welcome to another Corner Conversation, and joining us today we have our Deputy Superintendent for Curriculum Instruction in the corner, that is Dr. Sharon Roberts. Thank you very much for joining us in the corner today.
Nice to be here.
And we are here to talk about some pretty exciting things actually that are coming to Mission CISD this fall. We are, as we're calling it, redefining early childhood education in the area with some big changes that are coming our way. We're partnering with a company called Fueling Brains for something called Ready, Set, Grow.
Absolutely.
And basically kind of, why should parents be excited about this kind of a change?
I think everybody should be excited. We're excited. Our teachers are excited because this is what we're going to eventually see is a different way of approaching our early childhood. It's not going to be about going in and just doing paper, pencil, academics all the time. It's about brain development. And that's what we're super excited about is because before the age of 5, 90% of a child's brain is developing. And so this is the time that we need to grasp our children to help them. It's kind of like running a marathon, and you don't just go out and run one day. You have to develop and do exercises and things to build your strength. This is the same thing with the brain. We're excited because Fueling Brains is going to help us in the brain development of the child so they can become better critical thinkers and better learners, lifelong learners as they progress through their education and through their life.
In a way, it's sort of like teaching the brain how to work a little bit better, getting the right side of the brain and the left side of the brain to kind of work together a little bit better.
Absolutely, exactly.
Okay.
You hit it right on you hit the nail on the head.
Because so all of this is new to all of us to a certain extent, and trying to figure out a way to explain some of this is always kind of a challenge. But from a classroom type of perspective, it's not going to necessarily change what we're teaching the kids. It may just change how we go about it.
Exactly. That's the whole basis of Fueling Brains. It's not about what we're teaching, but how to teach children to learn to think so that they become lifelong learners. It's about the how, not the what.
And this is going to involve from our end right now. I know even teachers have already started going through some training, correct?
Yes, they've received the overview, and right now we are in the process of doing curriculum writing for all content areas, pre-K through high school. And so when we come back after vacation, Fueling Brains will come in because we'll have the outline of our curriculum, and they're going to come in and help us to integrate the left brain, the right brain, and movement activities into our curriculum. So what teachers will see is more hands-on with brain development for left brain activities, for right brain activities, and it'll be a gradual process because as we go through the process, our teachers also need to learn how to help teach children using the left brain activities and right brain activities. And so we don't want to just jump in and have this, overall big change. It's a learning process for all of us, but we're super excited. But our teachers are all on board with it. I mean, the comments when we met with them were like, hey, why didn't we have this when my kids were growing up? Or hey, why didn't we have this years ago? So yes, it's going to be a process, and eventually we want to eventually set up certain classrooms that are left brain, certain classrooms that are right brain classrooms. But to begin with, what we'll do is we'll have some teachers trained in left brain activities, some trained in right brain, and then they'll work with all the kids in their grade level.
Very cool. And what's going to be fun to see too is we're actually going to be able to bring the parents
Absolutely
into this as well,
Yes.
Because there is a parental portal that'll be a
Yes.
part of this, and the parents get to play a role in all of it.
Absolutely. They get to track their students' progress, and so that's called Parent University. So Fueling Brains will come in and do some sessions with the parents on how parents can work with their children at home to help develop their brain and their thinking skills. And learning is a natural occurring event, but just like anything, we can feed things into the brain that will help that brain to develop and to really help our students to become productive thinkers and critical thinkers, which is what the 21st century skills are really all about. It's not about taking a math test and passing. It's about the critical thinking skills that children need so that they can think through problem and solutions.
Very good. And this is going to be offered at all of our elementary schools.
All 14 elementary campuses, all pre-K3, pre-K4, and kindergarten classrooms. Then we have 8 campuses that want to have it in first grade, and an additional 6 that want to go up to second grade. And so that's what we're working on with those campuses. This was something that we brought before our administration. First of all, we were exposed to it and really thought, wow, this is, a new way of thinking about early childhood. And then we brought it into the principals. They did some virtual tours. We had live sessions so that they could interact with other principals that are already integrating this. And then they were all like, "Let's go for it." And then so we asked them, how do you want to? What grade levels do you want? And so everybody was like pre-K through kinder for sure. And then some said, I'm going to try it out in first. And others said, hey, I want to go all the way up to second grade because we do feel like those are the early grades that we really need to target. As a matter of fact, with the COVID slide and all the learning gaps, our big concern is about closing those gaps, but doing it in an appropriate, sequential manner, so we're not overwhelming our teachers or overwhelming our students. So we do need new ways of doing things, and this is something that we're very excited about.
Yeah, because this will help some of that probably, and then plus really for the children that are joining us for the first time in pre-K3 or pre-K4, really lays a good foundation for their future.
Absolutely. A lot of research shows child's play is their work. And so the way that they have to learn is through play. And that becomes their work. But we have to, just like anything, we need to make learning exciting and fun and engaging for our children.
Very good. Well, Ready, Set, Grow.
Absolutely.
Coming our way to redefine early childhood education right here in Mission CISD. No one else in the area is going this route of brain development as a part of the early childhood programs. And parents, you'll be seeing and hearing a lot more about this as we come back from our summer breaks and begin to roll things out and get better prepared for the beginning of the school year on August the 16th.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. We're excited.
Dr. Roberts, thank you for joining us in the corner today, and we will have much more in our corner after the summer break. We'll see you all later.
Thank you.